Howdy folks, this is Jim and I live in Texas, and I'm getting the bike ready for the 2012 Heart of Texas Rally. And the main farkle I'm adding for this is I'm adding a second Powerlet strip or outlet to my Yamaha FJR. I got this from Powerlet, makes this. I think I got it from Motorcycle Larry. If you look in my archives, or if you're a longtime fan, you'll remember when Busasaurus Rex helped me install this Motorcycle Larry riser block. Well, this is super. It's nothing like watching an expert at work.
Well, don't call me nasty names. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. Either that or I slept a Holiday Inn last night. I don't know which. Okay, I wonder...
One of the things it does is it gives you, let me just move the camera here so you can see a little bit better. This is my Motorcycle Larry riser block. I have two threaded holes in it, and I've taken, there used to be a ram ball similar to this in that hole, but I think I got enough ram balls. As you can see, I got one on the left handlebar, and I got this double doofy thing on this side. So I think I'm in good shape for a ram ball. So I took this ram ball out. I'm just going to use the provided screw and screw this Powerlet outlet in here. Very heavy duty thing. Powerlet being, of course, a BMW design for cigarette lighter type plugs, but it's more robust than the old-fashioned World War II cigarette lighter. And so it's got a long cable coming out of it. I've come down here to the battery compartment, and I've attached an automotive style fuse to the positive terminal. There's no fuse in there right now. So I'll splice this cable, I'll cut this cable, splice it, and then I'll probably put a second ground direct from the Powerlet cable to the negative terminal of the battery. So it'll be wired straight to the battery. The right way to do this is to install a separate fuse block under the seat. There's plenty of room to do it in an FJR. And I've already got power running back there through this lead for my back rear set Powerlet outlet. Having this Powerlet outlet up here will be nice because in the winter, if we ever have winters down here again, it'll be easier to plug my vest in here than back down there behind me. And for rallies like this one, and I'll talk about it later, I'll be able to run 2 GPSs, and we'll talk in a later video why that's interesting. So anyway, I've got to cut this wire. See, they gave you a lot of wire. I don't need all of that. So I'm going to cut this wire, wire this all up, and see if I can get a second GPS working here. Okay folks, this is Jim again. What I've done so far is I've stripped off, I've cut the wire from the power outlet that's going to the battery, and I've trimmed it. And I need to join the wire from the battery to the wire to the socket, and to do that I'm going to use this newfangled invention called a posi twist. It is a method of joining two wires. You strip, twist, insert, and tighten. It's very simple, very reliable. If you follow Web Bike World, that guy loves them. He sells them, but I think he genuinely loves them. Okay, here's the posi twist. It's been installed now. I wound up using the red one, seemed to fit a little better. That's one size up from the orange. Need to trim this installation back. So I've got a pretty positive. That's not going anywhere. That's very, very solid connection there, I'm pretty sure. So now I need to take care of the ground wire, and then the circuit will be complete, and we'll see what happens at that point. Okay, this is more or less the finished product. I wound up running, I experimented with several different ways to run the wires. Negative runs back between these two fuse boxes. Positive comes right off there. This does not interfere with the body panel that goes here. That's called panel A in the FJR owner's manual. So that fits fine. I think, and it doesn't interfere with any of the steering. And I put some extra electrical tape around the wire going back there to protect it from chafing. So I've installed the bolted down the Powerlet outlet, and so just a second I'll take the camera off the tripod and we'll test it out for the first time. Okay, well, we're done. Seems like it might work. This is the Powerlet adapter here. There you can see it, or the Powerlet socket. There's a Powerlet adapter to cigarette lighter configuration. And you can see I've got a RAM mount for my Garmin Nuvi that I usually use in my wife's car. But it's on the handlebars here in addition to my Zog. So now, yeah, there we go. Now I can run with 2 GPSs. Well, why would you do that, Jim? Well, you wouldn't do it in normal operation, but it can be handy for rally mode. I'll take this for a test drive this evening or tomorrow morning, and I'll discuss that in the test drive portion. This is Jim in Texas now with 2 GPSs on my bike.